Happy October, babes. So, today I want you guys to join me as I kick off my October in tackling a whole day of cozy fall. So, from brewing up my perfect tea, which you guys just seen me do, it's my favorite combo in the morning, which is green tea, some honey, and one clove, and some cinnamon. Now, the next thing I need to be doing is getting some cleaning done. So right now I am going to be dusting down my entryway. This table is pretty dusty. The lamp, the mirror, the books, everything. I don't know. This house just collects dust. I don't know if it's because of the construction outside or what. Then at the end, we're going to be getting into making and whipping up this wonderful lasagna soup. I need you guys to stay until the end because believe me, you are going to want to make this. I know that maybe some of you don't decorate for Halloween, but I'm just going to put a little something in the house for the kids, like rearranging some of my candlesticks and putting up some bats and adding in their little skeletons that they have picked out years ago. And then my husband bought them this big skeleton that you guys will see that he's adding into the front yard. So if this is something that you guys would like to see, please stay tuned and let's get started. Something simple, this is what I meant. I'm just switching out my candles. I end up not liking my black candles with the World Market candle holders, so I'm just going to switch those out and trying to see if these crystal holders would do it for me. But because of the different height, it did not. So we're just going to use a bigger one. I'm bringing in a bigger crystal that I got last year from my husband, and it was just right. Now, adding in also this green candle. I love the way it smells. I will put the name of it down below because it's from TJ Maxx. So I cannot link this candle whatsoever. Adding in a little skeleton on the books. Then I'm going to just change out a couple of things in the bowl using some pumpkins and a little skeleton head. And then that's going to be it for this table. Done with that, I'm just going to vacuum my hallway and my dining room. I do have to do both, and then I'm going to get my floors mopped. But first, can we talk about the coziness that's going on here? Now, October is officially here, and I am so excited to dive into the cozy vibes that comes with it, believe me. From the warmth of a good cup of tea or even apple cider. Now, from the spooky atmospheres, and I mean the fun ones. I don't mean those crazy other things. I don't like that. That's not me. That's not even the way my children are. But I do like the coziness of autumn. The falling leaves, the apple picking, all that good stuff. You guys can see my daughter. She's in there dancing to Michael Jackson's spooky music as we speak. But can we get into the candles, though? The candles are a whole vibe when cleaning. I don't think I could ever go back. I enjoyed it. It was like, it just felt so relaxing to have the candles burning while you're cleaning instead of burning after. It's a thing now. It's officially a thing. Let me know if you do it. Do you burn your candles before or after you're done cleaning? If you've been here for a while, you know I love to add in my bats. Now, this is my favorite part. Now, I'm just adding the bats around the picture, but this year, I decided to use museum wax that I got from Amazon, and it is doing the job. I even took it off just to see if I can clean it. Perfect. It easily comes off, and I can easily just spray it and wipe it off and go. That's it. Now I'm just mopping down my hallway, doing my first of the month cleaning as usual. I need to mop my floors. I seen my daughter's socks and I was a little scared. Now I'm going to be moving into my dining room as well and just changing on a couple of things. I bought some ravens from Michael's to put into those leaves over there, and then I'm just going to add in the spider. And also, guys, I am so upset because I broke my little brown pumpkin that was sitting right in front of the little art frame that I have in my dining room. I was so mad, and I cannot find it. I can't find it anywhere. It was just so perfect. It brought out the oldness to what I was going for in my dining room. But that's okay. Hopefully it comes out next year again, and I may style it the same way. Who knows? Ending tonight with a little glass of wine and cozying up on the couch with the kiddos to watch James and the Giant Peach. And I will see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, I got my men out here putting up my spiders. The skeleton is up. The only thing now, the stakes are not going into the ground, so we're gonna have to put sandbags on top of him. Look how big he is. He's bigger than his house. Come on, baby, get that spider up there. we're back from the nursery, and before I show you guys my pumpkins that I am so excited about, I am going to wipe off this dining room table because it was pretty sticky from last night when we had dinner here. Now, the kids called themselves cleaning it, but it wasn't clean. So I want to get that clean first. And I know I'm about to bring pumpkins in here. I'll wipe it down again. That's not a problem. But I want to also see how these pumpkins are going to look in the garland that's on the table. If you can tell, I've added in some apples and also some brown pumpkins that I had last year, and I just added them into the garland. Now, I know that I have a few things that I wanted to add in here, but we're not going to do that. So I didn't even show you guys. I was too excited to show you guys the fact that I added the pumpkins that I bought from the nursery into the garland as well. But they turned out so nice. I just need to fix it up a little bit, but it was so pretty. I do have to wash these. I usually wash them in Dawn and bleach so we can fight the bacteria, of course. And also I use a clear coat on all my pumpkins, which I have to go pick that up because my husband used mine that was in the garage and now I am out. So we have to run to Home Depot as well, but we won't be doing that in this video at all, I promise. Alright guys, here I am just saying that I absolutely love how the pumpkins look that I bought from the market, and they go into this garland perfect. I love it. Now I just need to add that clear coat and we'll be done. Just placing some of those sweets that my daughter decided to pick up when we were in Kroger's. Just a few cupcakes, and then we're going to be moving on to making this yummy, yummy lasagna soup. First, I put in 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I went in with 1 whole chopped yellow onion, and then 6 to 7 garlic cloves chopped. Now I'm just going to saute those. I put in a little salt, garlic salt, and also some black pepper. And I'm going to let that saute like I said. Afterwards, I'm going in with my fresh ground beef. Did I say that right? And I'm just going to chop that up. I only put in 2 pounds. That's all we need is 2 pounds. And I'm going to chop everything up and mix it together. We got our ground beef all chopped up. I'm just going to go in with the seasonings. 3 teaspoons of all of these, which are oregano, parsley, and dried basil. Also, I went in with some Italian seasoning, even though that's Italian seasoning itself. And as well, salt, black pepper, and crushed red pepper to taste, okay? And with 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Then afterwards, I added in some more salt and oregano to taste, of course. Went in with 6.5 cups of chicken broth. Now, mind you, I use half and half. So half of mine was chicken broth and the other half was chicken stock. Okay? Going in with 4 cups of tomato sauce. Now you can use Prego in a jar, or you can also use it in a can or blend up some fresh tomatoes. Well, my brother lives about an hour away from me. He just moved here to Texas. And I called him up and I said, hey, could you bring me some fresh basil? I can't find it in any of my grocery stores out here. He says, okay. He goes out there, he can't find it, and something lays it on my mind. He comes in the house, says, Megan, I can't find any fresh basil. I don't know what you're going to do. And I'm freaking out, right? And all of a sudden, some says, look outside. And I look outside, and guess what? There's a big green thriving bush of basil outside in my backyard. So my daughter went out there with her little cute basket and some scissors, and she got us some basil, and we have fresh basil now. So I added fresh basil into this pot. I also added a handful of spinach. I went in with a little bit more. It depends on how you like it. And I also added in some heavy whipping cream. Now this was only 1 cup. Guys, let's not forget this. Just a dash of sugar. That's it. No more. Just a dash. Then moving on, it's time to make our cheese balls. But before I do that, I want to add some parsley, some mozzarella. I want to also add in some Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to add that into the pot. It's time to add in our lasagna pasta. I added about 1 pound of smallly broken up pieces into the pot. Now I'm just going to give that a good stir and top it up for 10 to 15 minutes. And my mom made some garlic bread out of Hawaiian rolls. I don't know how that's going to taste, but I'm going to put it in the oven for her. Now I'm going in with our cheese balls. I put in about 15 ounces of ricotta cheese, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, probably more in my case, a half a cup of granite Parmesan, or a cup. I think I put a cup in here though. And then I went in with 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. You can use the curly if you want. Then I put in a teaspoon of salt, black pepper, and garlic salt. Just a pinch of garlic salt, not a teaspoon, just a pinch. That's it. That's all you need. And we're going to roll those up, and then we're going to put them in our soup. Babes, so this is a fairly quick, easy meal to make, whether you're coming in from work or coming in with the kids from practice like football, cheer, and drill. Whatever it is, this is easy and it tastes so good. It is time for me to get up out of here, but before I go, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. And I just want to take a few minutes to recap on the fun things we've covered, from brewing up the perfect tea to whipping up a delicious lasagna soup. We've explored all the cozy vibes that makes October so special to us. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into my fall tradition, and I love to hear from you in the comments. What are some of your favorite things to do in October? All right, babes, I love you all so much. Bye-bye.